personal thing though, because I defended you over that whole baby loss. I was one of the
but then you also, only a week or two ago, said you're going to ring every church, send them all the information about me. Hang on, let me finish. And destroy my
You've
tour.
had a lot more to say. I wouldn't do that though, Talia.
But you said that. That's exactly what you said you were going to do.
That. I wouldn't do that,
So
Talia,
why say it?
Your income. Because I'm being a bitch. I'm being a bitch. Just like
there you go.
You guys
Stop
are
moaning
to me.
then.
You're being bitchy to me. I'm not a bully,
The problem
darling.
with you, Donna, is you don't like it when people retaliate to you.
No, I don't.
You go in the comments and then you cry, baby.
Threatening people with turning up to the houses. I do none of that.
Donna, you're very, very in the comments. And then when it comes back on you for the public to see.
I'm not crying, darling. I'm just saying.
You are crying. Why are you crying?
You're going at Angie for like Christianity.
I'm not going at Angie.
Angie's not preaching Christianity. Angie's not preaching God. Angie's not preaching the Lord. Angie's not stood up on a church altar singing.
But I have. I've been on songs of praise. I've toured. I'm an ambassador of a Christian charity. So everybody's wrong, Donna, are they?
Christian, I'm sorry.
You tell me what Christian is.
Well, not you.
You know when you, let me tell you something. You know when you get to the gates of heaven, shall I tell you what they say to you? Shall I tell you what Jesus says to you?
He says, you know what they say
because that's what Christianity is. It's in the Bible. He will say to you, did you clothe my people? Did you feed my people? Did you offer my people who are homeless rest? And do you know what? I can, with my hand on my chest, I can say yes, yes, yes. Can you?
Oh, yeah, I can say
yes. You've fed the homeless. You've clothed the homeless. You've raised money for charity.
Yes.
No, not for a clap, Donna. I mean on a weekly basis.
Okay, Talia,
I raised £60,000 last year, single-handedly, on my own to feed a third world country.
Talia, if that was truly charity,
I didn't. It wasn't in one newspaper. It wasn't documented anywhere.
I don't give a shit what was in the newspaper. If it was charity, you wouldn't be broadcasting it.
I'm telling you now, you have no idea who I am and what I do. I'm an ambassador for the biggest charity in the country for a reason, because I move mountains for people.
Oh, okay.
You do fuck all but bring people down. Don't you dare tell me
like you and your boyfriend, man. Just like you and your boyfriend do.
How many people have you put in a hostel? How many families have you put in hostels when they got nowhere to live? Because I can number the amount I have.
Well done.
Congratulations. You are an absolute disgrace to humanity. And if you want to talk about who's not a Christian, you are not. You bring people down, and you have a demonic spirit.
That's monetising off somebody showing children's graves. How about that one?
Who's monetising off showing? Who's monetising off showing children's graves? Whose grave?
What do you mean, whose grave?
What are you talking about?
Isn't Dan in your agency?
What grave?
What you on about? What?
What grave is he monetising off?
He's posting pictures of children's graves. Do you think
I haven't seen that. You'll have to show me.
No, of course you haven't.
No, because I don't sit in the drama, Donna. Yes, I don't know what Dan does. And I tell you what, I'm not here to tell Dan what he can and can't do. TikTok does that. If Dan breaks community guidelines, they'll bring his live down and they'll bring his account down. I don't have the power to do that.
Oh, but you'll still monetise off somebody that is doing that.
Don't start twisting it, you gaslighting
you are a gaslighter.
I'm not gaslighting.
You are a gaslighter. Don't
with me. I'm speaking to a woman, Rickster.
Get up, you fat fucker.
Ricky,
You're
stop
faster than me, mate. We've seen you in that CCTV footage.
Yeah. That was a year ago. Ricky's lost loads of money.
Oh, okay, then all right.
Anyway, listen. I suggest when you next go and make a quick. When you next go and make a £2,000 when you do your little thing with Chole.
I ain't got a man behind me.
When you monetise.
You monetise, not me. Goodbye, Angie.
Thank you. Hello, Slaying Steaks.
Hi, Angie. You okay?
Hello, am I good?
Why not give a little bit of your £2,000 that you make off Chole to charity, Donna, and change your life and change who you are? You have no idea what I do in my life. The family, the homeless. Stop fucking muting me.
Or maybe because I was speaking and you interrupted me.
I don't want to hear from you. You're a bully too. Every day you make videos on people.
Let someone else.
I don't want to hear what she's got to say. She's another bully. Update on this person. Update on that person. You've lost your children. You've had your children taken off you, for starters. Let's start there. You mocked.
You're lying.
You mock child abuse.
Lying.
You raged out your friend when she got assaulted by her own dad. You're a
Prove that I don't have
Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye, baby. Bye-bye, baby.
So right over there, it's absolutely pathetic, Angie. It's disgusting what they've done. Sat there and said, I abuse my kids and I don't have the kids in my care.
You're a little bit muffled.
What, sorry?
You're a little bit muffled. It's hard to hear you. Can everyone hear, guys? Because I can't. It's a little bit low.
I've got headphones on, so that's probably why. But
okay.
I've got one of my children sat over there right now. I had to mute because he was talking.
Right.
I can't stand them. They're a pair of bullies, and because I called them bullies, they went in on my kids. So.
Yeah, it is muffled, isn't it, guys? It's really muffled. I can't really hear you.
1 sec, I'll come in and come back out.
Okay. Is it muffled for everyone else? Yeah, it's muffled for everyone else. No, I can't hear. Yeah. Hi, Smiles.
And can I just point something out really quickly?
Yeah.
If going online dressed as a fucking baby is comedy, then what the fuck is going through your head, Rickster, dressing up as a baby online with a whole thing behind it and having a dummy in your mouth? If that is your comedy, you've got something wrong in your head, Rickster. That's sick. That's not comedy. That's sickness inside of your freaking head. Sorry, I'm dropping.
Yep, no problem. I'm just going to... Yeah?
Watch it. Turn it off me and show you something. Come here, Bubba. He loves this.
Oh, no, I know he does love it. I've seen him love it. I know. He's talking about the bloody cat, man. Okay.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's better. That's so much better. Yeah.
There we go. Sorry, I had my headphones on, but the reason why they went at me is because I saw a video of Talia and she was saying she's been unfairly treated. So I just said it how it was and said that she's a bully. And then they turned around and said I've lost custody of my kids. I abused my kids. What else did they say? I can't remember what else they said, but they're lying out of their arseholes. I have not lost my kids. One of my kids is out with their dad today. The other one sat in the living room. So they sat there constantly spreading bullshit about people and they sit there and act all innocent. And they're not.
Yeah. Like I said, you know, people hide behind their religion.
They do. And they're not Christians. No way. Christians don't act like that.
I mean, I'm a Christian, you know. I always sometimes say I'm an atheist because I get mad sometimes, but I am a Christian and I do believe in God. I don't go to church. I don't do any of that. I have gone to church a couple of times, but however, I'm a Christian, you know, and, you know, I think a Christian is someone that don't threaten people, don't wish harm on people, you know, don't say the shit. You know, I've said shit on here. I have said shit on here, but they're just words. Actions speak louder than words. I've not put that in action. I've not turned up on people's houses. I've not done those kind of things. I would never wish violence on people. You know, deep down, I'm not that person.
I know.
But however, what I do is I rage bait, and I made that very clear. Whether you like it or not, you may not like it, but I do that. But however, deep down, I'm not a bad person.
I know. I've seen many times where you've shown your character and your heart and your empathy for people, and I respect that. It's the reason why I don't really tend to go in on many people at the minute, because I can see different sides to people. But I just want to make it clear, there's a couple of people in the comments right now going, have you lost your kids? Have you lost your kids? No.
Yeah.
That's lies.
Is that how it all started from Rickster?
So that all started last year in January when I said what I said on the live stream. And Poker Biatch and
I
JoJo
actually
Miss...
started believing that as well, and I don't know who mentioned it as well. I didn't believe it because I always want receipts, but however, I still wondered if that happened. But is that where it originally came from? Rickster?
Yeah, it came from last year. JoJo Misfit and Poker Biatch rang social services on me. Poker Biatch wanted to contact the children's schools. And JoJo Misfit said that she had passed on the information for one of her moderators, who was part of a hunting team to find the kids' schools. I had one phone call off social services and that was it. Nobody came to the house, nobody visited us, nobody took the kids away from me. So it's all been bullshit.
I just feel that action speaks louder than words. You know, words are words. You know, actions are actions. When you're turning up at people's houses and wanting to you know, violence on people, you're not a Christian, man.
No, exactly.
The difference is, right, Ange, like I said, when I jumped in the box, and that's why I jumped in, because I was getting a little bit pissed off, right? Yeah, we believe in God, we believe in Jesus, whoever anyone wants to believe. But we're not sat here preaching on our platform. We're not sat here, you know, spreading the word of God, singing in churches, hallelujah, Lord Jesus Christ is my saviour and all that stuff, right? As where she is doing that. She's actively preaching the Bible. So for me, there's a big difference between you, me, and her.
And I'll always apologise to her. And the reason why I honestly sung Bye Bye Baby, this is a God's honest truth, mate. God struck me down dead, I'll tell you the truth here. I thought it was a storyline, Miss Red. I thought it was an act. That's why I sung that song. I didn't realise she had a miscarriage. But if I knew what I knew now, there's no way I would have sung that song. I believe the wrong people. I believe I just believe what I believed.
At the end of the day, Andrew,
I would have sung it, and I do apologise for you, Talia, because I wouldn't put that on anyone. Honestly, I would never mock anyone that's lost a child.
You've apologised. She's accepted, right? And she's accepted apologies of other people. And, you know, it can't keep on being thrown in your face if an apology has been given and accepted, as far as I'm concerned.
I honestly thought it was a storyline, Miss Red. If I really knew she had lost a child back then, there's no way I would have played that song. I know that you have now. And Tal, if you are listening, I do apologise. And I'll keep apologising for that. I really do. Because I would never mock that ever. And I'm sorry that you've gone through that. I really, really deeply am.
And it's like what, you know, Scouse, you know, we all know about the, you know, Scouse Slayer situation, and you know, it wasn't nice, but I think obviously it's something that she's learned from. It's something that I don't think she'll do again, and people can't keep on coming at her for that either, because their hands aren't clean. Like I say, they've got, you know, someone on their agency that said 10 times worse. How can they call out Scouse Slayer when they benefit and earn and support somebody who said 1,000,000 times worse? Let's be honest. So when they say that to you again, Scouse Slayer, tell them to piss off and look at who they manage, darling.
I will do. It's like this morning when I was sent a screenshot of who was moderating for Toxic Dan, my jaw hit the floor. I was like, how the hell can Poker Biatch call herself an advocate for DV and mental health, and she's modding for him and supporting him?
Yeah, well, they're all fucking hypocrites. We're all hypocrites, all of us. But, you know, at the end of the day, we've all made mistakes. We're not perfect. None of us are perfect. We've apologised. We're trying to do better. But let's not pretend that our shit don't stink. Do you know what I mean? And that's what them pair, you know, tend to do. I was having an argument with Talia, trying to speak to Talia, and he pipes up in the background because he is a fucking bully. He's a bully. And no doubt he'll do an FYP tonight, you know, chat some shit. But I don't give a fuck because nobody takes you serious anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hey, Stephanie.
Oh, yeah. You all right, Andre?
I'm okay. You okay?
Yeah, listen, I need to tell you something. Do you know that time with you and Talia? And you went to see her by yourself?
Yeah.
And then you disappeared off the camera? That was fine. But when she came back with 2 other people to your door, that was complete control and bullying. And then you at that stage got terrified. And then since then, Talia and Rickster, anything that it says, they jump into your box and try and control what you say, what you do, and switch it to their narrative. The bullying.
No, you know what it is? Listen, like I said, you know, I just believe, you know, why would you come to my house with 3 people? It doesn't, you know, that's crazy.
She's not able.
However, I will always apologise to her. But however, I will always apologise to her because she has had, you know, and I was wrong for what I said.
And she knew she was not able for you. You need to smarten up, Angie, and believe in yourself.
Yeah, no, I do. But however, I was wrong for what I said. What, you know, the song I played. Yes,
yeah, but
I'll keep apologising to you, Talia. I was bang out of order. I honestly didn't believe it at the time. If I did, there's no way I would have put that song on.
But a lot of people at the time did not believe it either.
I did. I believed her, and I supported both of them through it.
Yeah, you did. You did, Miss Red, but I never did. I thought it was a storyline because I'm so, I just think everything's a storyline sometimes. But I really did. There's no way I would have played that song if I believed it.
And
I keep apologising to you, Talia. Honestly, I shouldn't have played that song.
Well, what you got to do anyhow, you've apologised. You can't keep going over and over again. And they can't keep jumping into the box and bullying you. It is finished, it is over, and just leave it as that and don't let them bully you. Do you know what I mean?
No, they don't. To be fair, they don't. I've just had my opinion on tonight. They don't.
Angie, they do bully you. They jump into the live and put everything to their narrative, and you have to change your thought wave and everything that you think to agree with them. That's what happens. I've seen it. It's been happening the last year or two. And I wouldn't allow it.
They don't really jump in my box, though, to be honest with you. I think Rixa jumped in my box once, and that was the other night.
Yeah, but I'm talking about straight after that happened. They were non-stop in your box.
Oh, I can't remember. I can't remember that, to be honest.
Yeah, and they would not leave you alone, do you know what I mean? And then any time it comes to anything, that is always brought up, whereas you've apologised and it's supposed to be forgot about.
I don't feel someone's put a bow down to them. I really don't. I don't feel I do. Listen, I don't care about anybody on the set. Honestly, I really don't. I don't feel that's the case here. I really don't. I've just had my opinion tonight. And I just think if you want to sit there and then say that you're a Christian or Muslim, then you wouldn't be threatening people. You wouldn't be bullying people. You wouldn't be saying the things you're saying. That's how I see that.
That's true.
Is that you, T?
Yeah.
Hey, Torian.
Hi.
And someone's messing with the request. They keep cancelling everyone's request. You've had 6 people, 4
I
people,
told
2
you,
people request in the box, and someone's cancelling them.
Angie, I told you, you've got a rogue mod. They were
I don't know who's doing it, but they just cancelled my request as well.
Yeah, they actually was doing it the other day.
But I just come up to
Yeah, and to Gypsy Talia as well. They were muting her. They kept doing it the other day.
I don't know who it is. So I've got like 30 mods on. I'll have to look through it. I'll have to look at it tonight. Sorry,
I think it's Jill.
No, it's not Jill. Talia, let me put Talia in the box because she's been spoken about.
Yeah, Donna, I've never ever proclaimed to be a perfect, unflawed person. So what are you on about? Don't come on here and preach.
No, I'm just saying, like, obviously. Are you going to listen? Just let me know. Yeah, okay. So you're on here and you're preaching God, and you speak about God a lot. You're at the altar singing, gospel songs, doing.
No, I don't go on the altar.
Okay, anyway, you're singing in the church. Yeah. And you're singing for the Lord Jesus Christ, whatever else. And that's what I'm saying. Angie's not preaching Jesus or singing gospel songs or
so
doing.
What's the difference? Should I not preach the Bible, Donna?
Well, I'm just saying you're actively, more Christian than what Angie is.
Yeah, I am. 100%.
That's what I'm saying.
In every way. Feed the homeless, feed the poor, donate money, donate 10% of my earnings every month, as it says in the Bible. Absolutely. So should I stop preaching the Bible then? Because
the Bible
you
and
don't
the Quran
think I'm
is quite
Christian.
similar, to be fair.
If that's what you choose to do, Talia, if it makes you happy and helps you sleep at night, brilliant.
Well, I never would. 10 years ago, I had a major drink problem. Jesus saved my life. So I'm changing every year. I know I'm not at the level where you think I should be, but I'm at the level where Jesus thinks I need to be. Yeah, but there's a certain perspective where you think I should be Christian with that Pharisee spirit again. The same people that said that Jesus weren't religious enough and then they hung him on a cross. That's what you're doing now. So everyone that does find comfort in me actually would say the opposite. I sing in a choir. The 40-piece choir that I have, they're all children that really, really struggle in life, and I pay every single one of them and their families. Should I stop doing that because you don't think I'm Christian?
I don't think you should stop doing anything.
But what's your problem? Why has it always got to be? But it's always. Why don't you just say I'm a shit person?
Conversation, Talia, or you just didn't speak at me.
Okay, let me just say. Why don't you just say I don't like her? She's a shit person. How dare you say I'm a shit Christian? You don't even know what that is.
And I don't proclaim to be the best Christian on the planet because I don't preach God.
But do I?
Yeah.
Do I proclaim to be the best Christian on this planet?
I'm not saying why you're twisting what I'm saying. I'm just saying you come across like, you know, a lot more...
What?
Bowed Christian.
I come across like an arsehole. So what do I come across like? I come across aggressive. I come across that I debate. I fight back. So where have I ever said I am the most perfect Christian in the world?
I haven't
You
said
come
that. You
across
said
as
that,
a bully, Talia. That's what you come across as.
I'm a bully.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I think Rick does more of the bully.
Okay, I'm a bully. Well, you're entitled to that opinion. But
I think Rick does worse than I don't really.
He can be horrible.
No,
I've
he
never,
was horrible,
ever,
Talia. I'm not
said
gonna
he
lie.
ain't.
How he was moving yesterday was mad.
Listen, I'm sorry
mad.
that made you feel a certain way, but we don't follow your God. And it's
that's
not
fine.
about racism.
You don't need to follow the God, but you don't need to disrespect him either, because I'm not out here disrespecting Jesus.
What
I don't
did he
believe
say?
certain things.
What
he
did
was
he
talking
say?
about, kill all, unalive all Muslims.
No, he said unalive non-Muslims. If you listen back, it said, because that's
said,
what it says in
he was
the
saying
Quran.
that I should go and eat bacon. He was saying that...
Yeah, well, that's no good, is
if you
it?
listen to his life, he was being mad disrespectful for no reason.
Well, he's very anti-Muslim.
Well, that's
and do you think that's that? But if you're trying to follow the way of
he's
Jesus,
not
do you think that's the right
anti-Muslim
way?
for a political reason. He's anti-Muslim because he follows Christ.
But then he's bigging up IRA and all these things. Like,
Well, he's Irish. He's Northern Irish. Look, it's not.
I'm Irish, but I don't follow them. I'm Irish. I don't follow them.
Were you raised in Northern Ireland?
I weren't. No.
Well, you know, there's a certain agenda in Ricky's family and his life and who he is, and I can't condone things he does. I hate it most of the time. I'm constantly arguing with him. You don't know what goes on under this roof. I'm going on a show next week.
No, you're not coming in the box, Rick stuff. Fuck off.
I am going on a show next week. I don't need all this shit. But I
then
honestly
he should respect you then in that
because I'm
sense.
going on this show, this is why I think you're all trying to tear me down so
No, I didn't know you was going on a show, I'll be honest.
badly.
Talia, that's not
Talia,
true.
no one knew you was going on a show,
I can't
babe.
wait for you to go on the show, Talia. And
What? No one. I never knew she was going on a show. But
that's not true.
Talia, can I just say something? If your husband or your, I don't know what he is. Sorry if I got it wrong. But if he knows your boyfriend, if he knows you're going on a show and is detrimental and all these things, he should respect you enough not to be going back and forth and saying, because you know what, whatever show you're going on, if I was to send him that recording and say, bro, that was your partner, you probably wouldn't be allowed on the show. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, he needs to be very careful with the shit that comes out of his mouth, whether he's anti-Muslim, whether he's not. Like, there's certain things you can't just say. What he was saying yesterday was like mad. He doesn't respect you, babe. Sorry, he doesn't. Because my man wouldn't be doing that.
He respects me massively. And half the reason he goes mad in the box is, obviously not yesterday, but half the reason is because I'm being disrespected.
Can I say, Talia?
When I went into Angie, when I went into the box yesterday, the first words out of Torian's, and I've got the whole screen recording to her.
I said
I went in the box and Torian said, "You were racist. You were racist for no reason. For no reason."
You are. You dress up as Asian people. You dress up as Arabian. You do the most. You say the most maddest things. You tell, there's clips of you talking to people that are in Syria or whatever, saying the most disgusting things. That is a racist. What you're saying and doing is disgusting.
No,
as a Christian, why are you mocking people?
That's not racist.
What, when he calls them gang?
Yes, it is.
I'm not having a three-way conversation. Can you please
shut
stop?
up, Rickstar? Shut up.
Listen, but this is what you need to understand, yeah. Me and him are two different people, and I get the flag for everything that happens with him. And it's, you two Christians, you two bullies. I'm nothing like him.
No, I've not said nothing about you, to be fair. It's all against him. But I'm just saying to you, like, as a woman, if that's, like, he should be respecting you more. He shouldn't be going on boxes arguing with women and saying the most maddest things, especially if he knows you're doing things in your life or whatever. It doesn't make sense.
The first thing I said is, why are you in a box with a bunch of women screaming at them? What I say, we'll never know, because that's the privacy of our own home. But this man absolutely loves me, loves our kids, and there is no disrespect towards me. However, you can't condemn me for what he does.
No, I'm
two different people. And who Ricky is now compared to 2 years ago, completely different man. And 2 years from now, I'm hoping he's going to be an even different man. But this doesn't take overnight. The man only quit cocaine 2 years ago. Like, this is a journey for everybody.
Not one time, to be fair. I haven't blamed you for his actions. I'm just saying, like, as a woman to woman, I just don't feel like he respects you enough to be do you get what I'm saying? That's all.
Well, this needs to change, but why am I being run down in Angie's life today? I haven't done anything.
I don't know, babe. I've just come in not so long ago.
You were screaming in the boxes with these lot yesterday, Ricky. You called him a racist. He says, bun the Muslims or whatever he said, okay? None of it's good. He's not racist. He was married to a Jamaican for 17 years. He could never be a racist.
Yeah, but people
marry... It does.
It doesn't, Talia, because I know people that are mixed race and they get racially abused by their family.
He's
Being
not
married,
a racist,
it doesn't...
I would never be with a racist.
I don't know. Certain things he says is very questionable.
Questionable, yeah. He's got a loose tongue and he says things that are offensive. But he's never sat on this app and called anyone a fucking orangutan or an N or a P. Like, you'd never find a recording of him saying these disgusting things. He's got a terrible sense of humour, and it's on the cusp.
App, didn't you, Talia, and call people knackers, didn't you? And
yeah,
I
did.
Yeah, well, that's very insulting, isn't it?
But the people I said it to weren't the people that would be offended by that word.
Well, I'm an Irish.
How do you know that though?
Because they weren't Irish.
Mother focus. Apparently,
it's a word for the Irish.
But he did. But yeah.
And to be fair, I didn't know what it meant. My friend texted me and went, "Oh, just call them all knackers." So I said it, and I apologised.
Talia, he did actually say unalive all Muslims. If you
no, he didn't. We heard it back yesterday, and I've got it. So I'll post it.
Can you post it then? So
and I'll send it to you. When you slow it down, it says the non-Muslims.
But why
because that's what it says in the Quran, doesn't it? Kill everyone that's not a Muslim.
Can't we just play it now?
I'm just going to chuck that in there. And that's what he was referring to. Are you Stacey?
Yeah.
I was wondering who Stacey was.
Just Alicia posted it. Angie, can you come to Alicia's post? She's got it on her.
Play now. So basically, let me play it now. So basically, I had this argument with Alicia last night, and then I had to prove to Alicia what I said. What I was speaking about was the Kafirs, when they turn around and say they're going to unalive all Christians. I would never turn around and say I'm alive for you, deaf to a Muslim, especially when I've got Muslim friends. So let's play what I said to put everybody right, okay? I'm going to play the video out there because I sent it to Alicia.
Can you go in there and find the right bit?
I've got it here.
I don't want to hear all of it.
That's only the little bit, ready?
Okay.
You are a kafir. You're no Muslim.
Slow down. All non-Muslims should die. That's what he says. Did you hear that?
All non-Muslims. Do you want to hear it again, or do you want to send it to Torian so you know I never said that?
Torian?
I thought I was I just heard it. I heard it.
Yeah, Alicia's got it too, just to prove that I never said that. I said Kafirs saying all non-Muslims should die.
Yeah, I just heard it.
I never said anything that one would. I wouldn't say that, just to let everybody know I would not say that.
Okay.
But you say, that's still not right, but that's he's referring to a text in the Quran. Yeah. But anyway, it's a pointless debate.
Just because you get, a few extreme, I can't even say extremists, which you do in, a lot of religions, it doesn't mean that every person from the Muslim faith is the same. Do you know what I mean? I'm not directing this at
of course not.
Ricky. You get good and bad in every colour, every religion. It doesn't.
No, even him saying non-Muslims is bad. I'm not. It's both bad, regardless. But
I don't even know what that refers to.
Okay, well, I'm going in Scram, Dan, and I really want it to be a positive experience. I'd really appreciate if everybody didn't turn their whole communities against me. I'm going in as the underdog, as it is, and for the last 3 days, it's been kicking off through no fault of my own, and I'm doing my best. I'm doing fucking cooking lives, and I still can't seem to shift this. If you have a problem with me, that's fine, but I am trying to do better.
Well, I just want to say regarding my F1P show, just because we don't get on and we don't like each other, doesn't mean I'm going to dig you out. I'm going to be fair.
But you don't like me because of Ricky. You've got no reason not to like me.
Well, anyway, it is what it is.
Exactly. So I don't see how this is right.
What do you mean? What's right?
I don't see how your hate for Ricky reflects onto me.
Well, he's got a lot of hate for me, Talia, right? The ones that with masks on.
Yeah, well, I'm not bullying Simon, am I?
I'm not bullying Rickster. He was the one sat with a mask on.
No, you're not understanding. I'm saying I'm Ricky's partner.
You're trying to like twist the narrative like I'm coming for Rickster.
No. No. I'm saying you're coming for me.
I'm not coming for you. Where are you getting that from?
Donna, anything he does to you, you take out on me. You want to destroy my talk.
No, I don't. If I took it out on you,
I'm a better singer than Talia.
If I took it out on you, I would have rolled my eyes when you was announced on Scram with Dan and said, oh, for fuck's sake. But I actually was quite positive and said, I think you're going to be good. So that knocks that argument out the water.
Can me and you, just me and you, can we just draw a line on any past
I'm happy to do that.
and move on and appreciate each other, and you help me be the change that I need to be, because forgiveness is a big thing in my life.
I'm happy to move on. Honestly, I don't want to argue with anyone.
All right, and I think eventually, hopefully, you and Ricky will smooth it out.
Hi,
Was he just in the box then?
Yeah, I think he's dropped. I wanted to speak to him quickly, Talia, if that's okay.
What do you want to speak to my boyfriend for?
I want to speak to him about what he's been saying online, Talia, yesterday. He put me in the box yesterday. I went to go and speak and his mods dropped me straight away. The only thing that I've got an issue with, and I'm not here to tell him how to run his platform or anything like that, but I think some of the things he was saying about the religion of Islam was absolutely disgusting. Whether his opinions are that he doesn't agree with the teachings of a religion or not, to tar a whole religion with the same brush and say that the whole religion is corrupt, the whole religion believes that any kuffar needs to be unalived, etc., etc. Like, you're not a Muslim man. So,
well, he has a strong issue with the teachings in the Quran. But this is a debate. It doesn't need to be an argument.
But this is the difference of where I have an issue with Ricky. You say it's a debate, but he came on completely ripping down a religion of how many people. Some of the things I will say I agree with, in terms of him saying that there are tea groups that come into London and unalive people using the name of Islam. I am a Muslim, born Muslim. I'm here to tell you that is not what Islam is about. That is a small group of people within the religion who claim to be Muslim, who make up their own teachings and say that they should unalive every kuffar that's running the streets. That is a small extremist.
It's not even in the Quran. It doesn't even say that.
It's not even a teaching.
It doesn't even say that.
Exactly.
What doesn't it say?
It doesn't
it should
say
unalive all non-believers.
Yeah, no, it does. It does.
No,
I'll bring the text up for you.
Okay, can I just have a little talk? Yeah, because
listen, I'm going to drop.
I'm here to have a conversation.
Okay, but let me drop, because if this goes west, I don't want anything to do with it.
It's not going to go west.
Wait, Rickstar, do you tell your Muslim friends to go eat bacon? Just ask.
Hang on. Let me listen. The only reason, hang on, a couple of things.
Do you tell your Muslim friends to go eat bacon?
Let me speak. The only reason I said that to you is because as soon as I got in the box, straight away, because I didn't know me and you had a problem. Racist.
I said you're a racist before you got in the box.
Yeah, but and then when I got in, that's all you said to me. That's all you said. You said it about 20 times, and then that's when I retaliated to you. So that's the first thing. You come at me first. I've got the screen recording, Torian.
That's what I have. It wasn't 20 times. I called you a racist and you came up.
I'm exaggerating 20 times, but as soon as you got in, you called me racist loads of times.
All right,
that's the first. That's the never in a million years.
Okay, Rickster, can I have a conversation?
Yeah, sorry. I've heard what you said. Can I just say this to you first before you say, because you're getting the. I was talking about extremism. What I'm talking about is this guy and people and illegal, not just extremism. I'm not talking about illegal immigrants as well who are coming in and unaliving people, saying that their laws are different to ours. That's Muslims and non-Muslims. That's what I turned around and said. And like last night, yet again, a 17-year-old girl, I've got the video, was stabbed in the neck by an extremist, got shouting Allah Akbar, a guy running through the street yesterday in Switzerland, stabbing. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's on the. I've got the video. I've got the video. I've got the proof. I've got the video.
All right. I believe you.
One other thing, please, Han. One other thing, because I don't want to shouting and screaming. Yesterday in Switzerland, the guy ran through the streets, stabbing multiple people. Yeah, shouting Allah Akbar. He was an illegal immigrant and Muslim. Today, last night in Barnsley, a young girl, 17, stabbed in the street from behind. I've got the video. He's literally stabbed her for nothing, shouting Allah Akbar. That's what I'm talking about, extremism. I'm not saying all Muslims are bad. Look, I said I got Muslim, but I said I don't agree with the fact.
It was an Asian girl, by the way.
Yeah, well, it makes no difference. She still shouted it. Go on.
I know, but I'm just saying.
And he wasn't. Yeah, I'm just saying he was an illegal. But Stacey, this is what I'm sorry. Torian, this is what I'm saying. An illegal immigrant right? Different rules to us. He isn't brought up in the West, unaliving people, regardless if it's a Muslim or non-Muslim. This is what I'm talking about. The extremists. That's what I've got a problem with. Not an everyday fucking Muslim person.
Okay, right. I hear you and I agree with you. But how it came across to me, and bear in mind,
excuse me, who let it back in the box? Out. You haven't seen a heart me in, so you get disconnected on this live, love.
Oh.
No heart me, no boxy.
Oh.
Sorry.
Angela, rise her back.
Guys.
Immediately.
Yeah, so Torian, I think that you owe me a massive apology for how you started.
Fuck off. You better go and fucking get that apology.
You owe me a
from
massive
your fucking
apology,
horse,
man.
mate.
You're getting anything out of me, so you apologise. Me and you have never had a problem. Listen,
Yeah,
you've got a different faith to me. You've got a
now.
different faith to me, yeah.
I'll be
but it
real.
weren't
Someone
personally
that is
aimed
so
at you.
against my religion.
And also, when I do Sheikh Rashid, yeah, when I do
Piss
Sheikh
off.
Rashid, yeah, and I start speaking in Urdu, because I know Urdu, because I've got fucking Pakistani mates, you can't call me a racist for swearing in Urdu. You're not allowed. Because that's
It's
not
not
racism.
just that though.
That's not racism.
You've done other things, Brickstar. Stop sitting up here acting like you haven't. You
Not
have.
what?
Can I be honest? Can I say really quickly? When you came in, Rickster, and I'm going to be very truthful.
Angie, rise up, hand, because Rickster ain't got a heart me.
She sends a heart me. She cannot get him in the
Listen, I'm not being funny, Angie. I can't speak. Angie, I'm sorry.
Rickster.
I'll speak to you when you're sober. You've had a drink and you're
Rickster, can I just say,
Get out of it, alcohol.
I'm saying I agree with what you're saying, right? I agree with a lot of it, but however, you did come across a little bit racist.
Angie, can you rise up, hand?
No, just she sends a heart me.
For fuck's sake.
You ain't got to heart me in
No
either.
heart me, no boxy.
Yes, Rick, so get your heart me in, otherwise you're not getting back in the box.
Oh, she's sent a heart me. She can get back in.
You've got food on your lip, Angela. You might want to wipe it. Wait, have you been drinking? For fuck's sake. It's about to be a long ass day, mate.
Hand, get back. And I'm not drinking a lot, don't worry. Hand, get back in the box.
She's only had one bottle so far.
Guys, I've got a heart me. This
I'm
ain't
on my
account.
second one now, Miss Red.
Oh, fucking hell, buckle up, buttercups.
And so the percentage is the lowest one. It's low.
Andy, you could have given me the disclaimer beforehand.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. He's gone now anyway. There's no point in talking. He's gone. I'll come back later.
Yeah, but you know what, Hen? Honestly, Hen, get back in the box. What I was going to say was when Rix got the box, I'm not going to lie, it did come across to me as a little bit racist. Because he did say about the bacon, going and eating a bacon sandwich. And, that comment alone, to me, is quite Islamophobic.
Yes. All right, so I'm going to go. Thank you for having me. Bye, guys.
Yeah.
Enjoy, Ange.
Thank you, Miss Red. That's just, for me, it just came across that way.
I'll see you later, Angie. But remember what I told you.
Fuck's sake, I'm on my own. Okay. Does anyone else want the box? Otherwise, I'm going to continue my FYP this afternoon. Right, okay. Fuck, they're all thinking, shit, she's had a drink. I better get out of this box. We'll end up all on the FYP. No, honestly, though, I just feel it did come across a little bit racist on Rix's part when he said about the bacon sandwich. I think he said that to Torian. Yeah, it did come across that way, yeah. And I think there's ways of saying things to people. Have your opinion, absolutely, but when you're saying those comments about bacon and all this, that's when you're coming across racist. You're coming across as Islamophobic. Have an opinion, but there's no need for that. Yeah, exactly. Do you agree? Happy face, you agree with me. Sad face, you don't. I have my opinions, but I've been waiting for police to have my house for 5 years. I've never been racist on this app. People say I have. I haven't. Yeah, there's just ways of saying things, really, isn't there? There's ways of getting your point across. And I just don't think people should be going at... I don't know. I think, can I be brutally honest? The last few days, I've seen racism on both sides. There's been a lot of racism on both sides. And it's really sad, man, because I think I respect everyone's religion. I respect Islam. I respect Hinduism, Sikhism. I respect everyone's religion. But however, I might have my opinion, but I'm not going to be racist with that opinion.